reality is not what it appears to be. It may seem like we're all just floating around on this lump of space rock and bumping into each other occasionally, but actually it's completely different than that. We're all creating our own subjective realities. Everything we're experiencing is essentially us. So a really good way of understanding this is the analogy I got from Daryl Anker channeling Bashar, and he describes it like this. So we're all in our individual movie theatres, and what we perceive, what we see on this screen is completely dependent on our state, and that is our beliefs, our emotions, our overall vibration. That's creating the script that we experience on the screen. And so, when I was thinking about this, I've got to say, it did get me thinking, damn, that sounds almost like a little bit lonely though. Am I out here all on my own? So I dug into this a bit deeper, and I realized that, started to understand that what's going on in terms of like meeting other people, meeting other souls, is that when we become a vibrational match with the same as other people, the other souls, our experiences, our scripts can overlap, and we can experience the same reality, but it's still through our own projection. That's the thing to remember. So even though we can have these shared experiences with others, it's actually still through our subjective projection. Now, when you really start to understand this, you really start to get an idea of just how important it is that we are aligned with our inner state, making sure our beliefs are in check, our emotions are in order, and our vibration is one that is aligned with our highest timeline. Because at the end of the day, it's all up to us. It's our responsibility. So when we know this information, it also takes a lot of pressure off, because it starts to make you realize, like, all of this comparison, all of these feelings of unworthiness, all of this, anything like that, it's just like, wow, it starts to seem a bit silly, doesn't it? Because we're the ones projecting that into our reality. How we experience other people is dependent on us. We experience them through our lens, and as do they experience us through their lens. So even there is some objective simulation that we're all plugged into, ultimately how we experience each other, how we experience our lives is completely dependent on us. So that's why it's so important for us to work on our inner state, why it's so important for us to look at our beliefs, look at how we're working with our emotions, keeping a check on our vibration, because that's the script we're writing in our lives. And if you're interested in this kind of thing and want to delve deeper into how to rewrite your own script, then for a limited time, I'm offering some one-off sessions to help you to learn how to really become the author of your own story, rather than just a character that you're playing. Until then, I'll see you in the next one.